Carnot's reversible engine. This is working substance. A movable piston. Source. Insulating stand. This is insulating stand, and this is sink. This Carnot engine consists these 4 parts. One is working substance, so this is a working substance. This is cylinder. Source at temperature T1. This is sink at temperature T2. This is insulating stand. Insulating stand. What are the performances of these 4 parts? So first one is working substance. So the working substance is an ideal gas enclosed. This is the gas enclosed by this cylinder, and it is a movable piston arranged. Yes, this cylinder with perfectly non-conducting walls and a perfectly conducting base fitted with it. This is the conducting base. Base is conducting. So next one is the source, which is at T1, that means high temperature. That means this is a hot body, so which has high thermal capacity maintained at a temperature T1. in terms of kelvins. So the high thermal capacity of this source is necessary so that on taking heat from it no change of temperature occurs. This is the sink. This is T2, that means T1 greater than T2 here. So T2 be the temperature is low temperature, that is like cold body, maintained at lower temperature. T2 serve as a sink. Next one is insulating stand. To make the whole system perfectly a non-conducting stand is put on the base of the cylinder. So this is the simple construction of Carnot's engine. So next we can discuss the working of this Carnot engine. So that is the Carnot cycle. So the working of the substance is made to undergoes a cyclic operation made up of 4 parts. So one is isothermal expansion. Second process is adiabatic expansion. Third one is isothermal compression, and fourth one is adiabatic compression. So right, let us discuss first one, isothermal expansion. First process, isothermal expansion. Carnot cycle. Let us draw a graph between pressure and volumes for different process. So first consider 1 gram mole of gas is contained in the cylinder. The cylinder contains 1 mole of gas. Initially the gas is denoted by A in this diagram. Gas is A on the diagram, where it has temperature T1 and pressure P1, volume V1. So the cylinder is placed on the source. First ఒక సిలిండర్ తీసుకున్నాం, దాంట్లో గ్యాస్ ఫిల్ చేసాం. సో తర్వాత ఆ సిలిండర్ని ఎక్కడ ప్లేస్ చేయమన్నాడు, సోర్స్ దగ్గర ప్లేస్ చేసాం. దెన్ ద టెంపరేచర్ ఇస్ T1. ఎప్పుడైతే మూవబుల్ పిస్టన్ కాబట్టి సిలిండర్ని T1 దగ్గర ప్లేస్ చేసినప్పుడు ద టెంపరేచర్ ఆఫ్ ద సోర్స్ ఈజ్ మోర్ దెన్ విచ్ అబ్జార్బ్డ్ బై దట్ గ్యాస్ మాలిక్యూల్స్. దెన్ ద పిస్టన్ ఈజ్ మూవ్డ్ స్లోలీ అప్వర్డ్స్. అప్పుడు పిస్టన్ ఏమవుతుంది, పైకి కదులుతుంది. సో దిస్ గ్యాస్ ఎక్స్పాండ్స్ ఐసోథర్మల్లీ బికాస్ టెంపరేచర్ రిమైన్స్ కాన్స్టెంట్. టెంపరేచర్ T1 ఉంది కాబట్టి దిస్ ప్రాసెస్ ఐసోథర్మల్ ఎక్స్పాన్షన్. So in this operation, the pressure of the gas falls, the volume increases. The pressure of the gas falls because volume increases. Volume piston move అవుతుంది, పైకి కదులుతుంది కాబట్టి volume increases, then pressure decreases. So here it should be remembered that the fall of temperature is compressed by supply of heat from the source. So let the quantity of heat absorbed from the source in the process is Q1. ఈ ప్రాసెస్లో ఎంత హీట్ అబ్జర్వ్ చేసింది అనుకోవచ్చు, Q1 హీట్ అబ్జర్వ్ చేసింది అనుకుంటే, సో దిస్ Q1 ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు వర్క్ డన్ by the gas in the expansion from state P1 V1 to temperature ఏమైందో చెప్పుకొని ఇక్కడ తగ్గింది కాబట్టి దిస్ ఈజ్ ఇనిషియల్ టెంపరేచర్ రాసుకోవచ్చు లెవెల్, దిస్ ఈజ్ నెక్స్ట్ టెంపరేచర్ P2. P1 P2. The pressure is P2, volume V2, and in this process temperature remains constant, that is T1. Then Q is equal to W according to work done integral PdV. Okay, right. So according to ideal gas equation, PV is equal to RT for 1 mole of gas. P is equal to RT by V. If you substitute this integral limits from V1 to V2, P ని substitute చేస్తే RT by V dV. Okay, a temperature is T1. So that is R constant and T1 also constant. Integral 1 by V dV. R T1 integral 1 by V dV limits V1 to V2. Integral 1 by V dV means log V under limits V1 to V2. This implies R T1 limits apply చేస్తే log V2 minus log V1, ఇవన్నీ బేస్ ఈలువి. సో దిస్ ఇంప్లైజ్ RT log V2 by V1 base E. So this is work done Q, that is W, equation 1. Okay na? Next process. So the cycle is detached from the source. The cycle is detached from the source. So cycle మనం సోర్స్ నుంచి తీసుకుని పక్కకు ప్లేస్ చేసాం. సో పక్కన ఏముంది అంటే ఇన్సులేటింగ్ స్టాండ్ ఉంది డయాగ్రామ్లో. సో కాబట్టి ఇఫ్ ద సిలిండర్ ఈజ్ ప్లేస్డ్ ఆన్ ద ఇన్సులేటింగ్ స్టాండ్, ద పిస్టన్ ఈజ్ అలౌడ్ టు మూవ్ ఫర్దర్ adiabatically till the temperature of the gas is same as the sink T2. The gas does not external work at the expansion of internal energy. సో మళ్ళీ గ్రాఫ్ డ్రా చేస్తున్నాను. సో ఫస్ట్ ఈ పొజిషన్ నుంచి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చాం. P1 V1 అనుకున్నాం, P2 V2, దట్ టెంపరేచర్ T1 అయింది. సో ఎప్పుడైతే ద సిలిండర్ ఈజ్ ప్లేస్డ్ ఆన్ ద ఇన్సులేటింగ్ స్టాండ్, temperature varies from T1 to T2, but Q remains constant. The gas does not work at the expansion of internal energy. The expansion is shown by this curve BC, A, this point B, this point C. So in the final state, the pressure and volumes are P3 V3. The work done, W is equal to again integral P dV volumes from V2 to V3. So this can be written as integral V2 to V3. So here dV, then this is the isothermal, first one isothermal, because temperature constant. This is adiabatic because heat constant. In case of adiabatic process, what is the relation between P and V? So P, V power gamma is equal to constant for adiabatic process. Then P is equal to K by V power gamma. So this term is substituted in terms of P, K by V power gamma. So constant term K moving to outside, then V2 to V3 dV by V power gamma. So this implies K into integral V2 to V3 V power minus gamma dV, K into integral x power n dx, x power n dx equal to x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. That implies K into V power minus gamma plus 1 by minus gamma plus 1 under limits V2 to V3. So this implies K into K by minus gamma plus 1. This is the constant term. So V, that is V3 power minus gamma plus 1 minus V2 power minus gamma plus 1. So if you multiply K term 1 by minus gamma plus 1, K into V3 power minus gamma plus 1 minus K into V2 power minus gamma minus K తో మొత్తం టర్మ్ అంతా మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే ఈ టర్మ్ వచ్చింది. ఓకేనా? రైట్. Then K V3 1 minus gamma the term minus gamma plus 1 by minus K V2 minus gamma plus 1 by minus gamma plus 1. Right. So here K V3 KV K V power. So according to adiabatic process, P V power gamma is equal to constant. So then K, this implies P is equal to K by V power gamma. So P is equal to K into V power minus gamma. So K into V3 power minus gamma, K2 into V2 power minus gamma. కాబట్టి K into V3 power minus gamma ఏం రాసుకోవచ్చు, అక్కడ P రాసుకోవచ్చు. So that is P3 P3 V3 minus P2 V2 by minus gamma plus 1 means 1 minus gamma, right? So according to ideal gas equation, PV is equal to RT, then P3 V3 is equal to temperature at P3 V3 is T2, temperature at P2 VT is T1 by 1 minus gamma. So R into T2 minus T1 by one minus gamma is simple as R into T1 minus T2 by gamma minus 1. So this is equation 2. ఇప్పుడు సిలిండర్ ఎక్కడ ఉంది? ఇన్సులేటింగ్ స్టాండ్ దగ్గర ఉంది. So next this cylinder is moves from insulating stand to sink. ఇప్పుడు సిలిండర్ని ఇన్సులేటింగ్ స్టాండ్ నుంచి సింక్ మూవ్ చేసినప్పుడు the heat moves from cylinder to source because cylinder to sink because sink is in lower temperature. So again first and second conditions, so point A, point B. So here the engine is moves from insulating stand to sink. This is temperature T1, this is temperature T2, P1 V1, P2 V2, P3 V3 here. So then the pressure is increases, that is P4, and volume will increase V4. So this entire system T2 remains constant and heat is transferred from working substance to source. Then the work done Q is equal to integral PdV. So this is the temperature remains constant, so that is isothermal process. Isothermal process, so that is integral P means PV is equal to RT, so P means RT by V, P is equal to RT2 by V under limits V3 to V4. So V3 to V4 or T2 dV by V. R under T2 constant, dB by V under limits V3 to V4. So this implies RT2 integral dV by V means log V under limits V3 to V4, then log V4 minus log V3 base E. So this implies RT2 log V4 by V3 base E. Okay, this can be written as RT2 minus log V3 by V4. Okay, V4 by V4 ni V4 by V3 ni V3 by V4 అని రాసాం కాబట్టి మైనస్ వచ్చింది. దిస్ ఇస్ ఈక్వేషన్ 3. దిస్ is third process. So next the source is ఇప్పుడు సోర్స్ ఎక్కడ ఉంది, సింక్ దగ్గర ఉంది. సింక్ నుంచి వెళ్ళి ఎక్కడ పెట్టుకున్నాం, ఇన్సులేటింగ్ స్టాండ్ దగ్గర మూవ్ చేసాం. ఇన్సులేటింగ్ స్టాండ్ దగ్గర మూవ్ చేసినప్పుడు ద పొజిషన్ ఆఫ్ ప్రెజర్ వాల్యూమ్స్ ఆర్ లైక్ దిస్. సో ద ప్రెజర్ ఫ్రమ్ P4 to P1 and volume from V4 to V1. So in this process the heat remains constant. So that is adiabatic. So the volume and the volume decreases, that is compression. So the fourth state is adiabatic compression. So in this adiabatic compression we will find the equation W is equal to PdV. So this implies integral PV power gamma into, sorry, adiabatic compression PV power gamma is equal to constant. So P is equal to K by V power gamma similarly. So that means integral K V power gamma dV. So K into integral limits V4 to V1 integral 1 by V power gamma dV V4 to V1. So from this R T2 minus T1 by minus gamma plus 1. So this can be written as R into T1 minus T2 by gamma minus 1. This is equation 4. Okay, we are getting 4 equations. So from equation 2 and 4, W2 is equal to W4. So then the net work done is equal to W1 minus W3. That is equal to Q1 minus Q2 is equal to W1 minus W3. So then next we can calculate efficiency of heat engine. Efficiency so here the efficiency of heat engine is equal to work done by the engine by heat taken from source. That is equal to work done by the engine is W, heat taken from the source is Q1. So already we write W1 minus W1 is equal, sorry, W is equal to Q1 minus Q2 by Q1, that is equal to 1 minus Q2 by Q1. The net work done by the gas, here W is equal to W1 plus W2 plus W3 plus W4. So what are the value we are getting from W1 from equation 1? RT1 log V2 by V1 plus R into T1 minus T2 by gamma minus 1 minus R T2 log V3 by V4 minus R into T1 minus T2 by gamma minus 1. Okay na? Right. next చూద్దాం చూడండి. So from the simplification the previous equation, that means second and fourth terms will be cancelled. Then first term RT1 into log V2 by V1 minus RT2 into log V3 by V4. According to adiabatic condition, T1 V2 power minus gamma TV power gamma minus 1 relation. TV power gamma minus 1 is equal to T2 V3 power gamma minus 1. So then T1 by T2 is equal to V3 by V2 power gamma minus 1. Similarly, T1 V1 power gamma minus 1 from AD. So this is from BC line, this is from AD line. T2 V4 power gamma minus 1. Then T1 by T2 is equal to V4 by V1 whole power gamma minus 1. From these two equations we can write V3 by V2 power gamma minus 1 is equal to V4 by V1 power gamma minus 1. Then V3 by V2 is equal to V4 by V1. Therefore cross multiplication V3 by V4 is equal to V2 by V1 we can write. Okay, these relations are substitute in this equation. W is equal to R T1 log V2 by V1 minus RT2 log V2 by V1. This is RT1 log V2 by V1, this is RT2 log V2 by V1. Then R is common, R and log V2 by V1 is common, then R into T1 minus T2 log V2 by P1. So we are getting W value work done, therefore rate I is equal to W by Q1. Thus implies R into T1 minus T2 log V2 by V1 whole by R T1. Those are log base E's, ఇవన్నీ కూడా log base E, log base E, log base E, log base E, log. Then these two terms cancelled. And R cancelled. The remaining term is that is equal to T1 minus T2 by T1. Efficiency eta is equal to, this is the required equation. Eta is equal to this Carnot's efficiency of Carnot's heat engine. Okay, in Carnot engine the heat is to be taken and rejected strictly at constant temperature, which is practically very difficult to achieve. So in actual engines, the temperature of hot body progressively falls as it gives heat, and that of cold body rises as it receives the heat. It is perfectly reversible in its action when the cycle is reversed. The working substance will take an amount Q2 of the heat from the sink and gives out an amount Q1 of heat to the source. The engine thus acts as a refrigerator. These features cannot be actually realized. Hence, it is not possible to obtain a Carnot engine in practice. That is Carnot engine working, and first Carnot engine construction and Carnot cycle, working of Carnot engine, and efficiency of Carnot engine. Eta is equal to T1 minus T2 by T1 or Q1 minus Q2 by Q1. Okay, thank you students.